What's going on, party people? So we are here. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday, right? It is Saturday. It's Saturday night. And I could not think of a better way than to be here with you all live on a Saturday night. And we were talking to what's up, Crystal? How are you?
Hi, Miss Crystal.
And so I am super excited. And the reason why I'm super excited is because, we're going to have a very, very special guest tonight, but I'm going to just give me a few minutes before we bring him on. I'm very excited, Crystal, because oftentimes when you hear people talking about network marketing, you hear people talking about the big money, right? Do you want to earn $10,000 a month? Do you want to earn, what's up, Tanya? We're live. We're actually live right now. This is not even a replay. Like, we're live. But I need y'all to tag 5 people and comment done. And so we hear people talk about earning $1 million and earning $500,000, right, Crystal? Right, Tanya? But we don't hear the stories of people who just want to pay for groceries. Right. We don't hear the stories. And now let me preface this by saying this. The guest that we have tonight is a successful entrepreneur. He's a successful businessman, right? He's no rookie to network marketing. He's no stranger to it. Nor is he only looking to earn bill money. But what's up, Miss Sean Dunnigan in Maryland? I need y'all to tag 5 people and comment done. Tell everybody that we're going live. But the power of being able to take your juice and candy or candy money and pay a bill. All right. And here's the thing. The reason why most people won't join network marketing is because you keep telling them to come earn $10,000 a month. And Crystal, in their mind, they're like, well, I don't even have a $10,000 a month network yet. Right. And so you're killing a person who may want to do this. What's up, Miss Nichelle?
Hi, Miss Nichelle.
She was so happy, Nichelle. We're going to go deposit her money in the bank. But what about the people who just want to have money to pay like their bills in full? What's up, Trina? And so I want us to have a conversation tonight, and we're going to bring our special guest up to the line, who is a serial entrepreneur, right? And I'm more excited about this gentleman's testimony because most men won't be as transparent as he was with us today. So I need you all, we got to get these numbers up. I need you guys to tag and share. As a matter of fact, before we bring our special guest up, let me share it one more time, right? On my other Facebook. Hold on. Because we're going to get these numbers up and we're going to show people that you can take a very small $25 investment and turn it into bill money, grocery money, whatever you might need. All right. So let me go ahead and share this as well. I was sitting next to a young lady at InvestFest today, and she said, "What do you do?"
The bracelets.
She said, "What do you do?" She said, "Because your energy is really amazing." And I started to tell her what I was doing, and I said, I'm a network marketing professional. And she said, "Oh," I said, "Yeah, I'm a network marketing professional." See, because I'm not afraid or ashamed to say that I'm a network marketing professional. And I started explaining. I said, "But yeah, not the way that you're used to network marketing." I said, "I teach my team a simple copy and paste system." I said, "Let me show you how." I said, what's your telephone number?" And I simply put STV in my phone, which is my keyboard code that I have, and boom, sent her the script with the video. I said, "Yeah, that's all I do." I said, and Paul was sitting next to me. I said, "Paul, what do I do all day long?" He said, "Send the video." Right? I said, now, as a network marketing leader, there is more involved. You do have to come up with the trainings. You've got to come up with the special systems for your team. But this is what I do. It's what I do. All right. So y'all put your virtual hand claps in the air. We're going to bring to the line a serial entrepreneur, right? In the person of Mr. Chris Courtenay, right?
What's going on?
What's up, my guy? Listen, people don't know how we all met. We met in another network marketing company.
Yes.
And you know, relationships, right? Not commissionships, right?
Mm.
When you're friends with people for real, because you're friends with them and it has nothing to do with commission. You and I were not in the same lineages of business or anything like that, but there was something like there was something that we just connected when we were both in that company. And my husband remained friends with you. We never badgered you about joining us in any company, in any business. Never, ever, ever.
At all.
That's not what you do with friends. You wait until they're ready, right? And we appreciate every encouraging word that you gave us along the journey, because you were there when you know, people weren't so kind to us.
Exactly. So
thank you for your kind words, your words of encouragement. You were always sending us messages that gave us, you know, that how can I explain it? What I said to the young lady next to me today, Chris, she said, so do you come to these kinds of events to take a bunch of information back to your team? And I said, no, actually, I come to these events and it's selfish. I said, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. I said, and when you are the one pouring out all the time, you have to go find a way to get poured back into, so that you have enough energy to go the next mile, the next race, right? To run the next portion of the race. So for you, all of the encouraging words that you've given us was that little jolt that we might have needed, because we don't air when life is tough for us. We don't go all over Facebook like, oh, pray for me, because we don't. We take it on the chin. And the reason why is because the same God who blessed us when we were up is the same God that's going to take us through when the things don't look so great, right?
Come on.
So people don't know when we've had those days that, you know, when our hearts were overwhelmed or whatever, and you always seem to send a message like right on time. So we want to thank you for that.
Wow, praise God. That I didn't even know. Like, again, when I see you guys, it's like, if I could barely tap on something, I got so tired of the negativity. And when you meet real people, and I'm like, that's not them. What certain people are putting out, that's not them. And so I completely deleted, got away from everything. I didn't want to see nothing, because I knew that wasn't y'all. And so then to see the fact that what the Bible say, touch not my anointed. And I saw the work, the hustle, the grind. And I mean, y'all just stay. I mean, I had to get in the game. I had to get in the game. I felt like ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna see you guys pivot and stay successful and God's hand be on y'all. And it's true. You know, I don't mean to preach, but the oil go from the head down. You know what I'm saying? The oil go from the head down. You better get in position, baby.
Well, you preaching already. Come Paul, he was giving the kids their baths tonight. You preaching already. Like, we ain't even got started yet. And you preaching already. But here's the deal. When the oil is pouring, if you're not in position to get poured on,
can't say nothing.
The oil not gonna come find you. You have to be in position to get poured on. So, I mean, we could go there all night long, and I'm sure that we'll end up back here. We'll end up back here. But Chris, today you sent a message and you said, "Do y'all mind if I go live on the team page?" I'm like, "Yes, go." Right? I was like, "What you talking about?" Now, I wasn't asking like, "But what you talking about?" Like, because I was trying to govern what you were going to say. I totally had faith in whatever it is you wanted to share. I was like, give me some energy. Oh Lord, both of y'all.
I heard there was a losing.
He went and changed his clothes.
There was a losing team on the StreamYard. So
Chris, he went and changed his clothes.
Listen, Nina, if you can indulge me, in about 3 weeks, you're going to have a lot of tissue for this man. You're going to have to just be petting him on his back, on his shoulder, and rubbing his face. Because we going to win. We going to win.
Maybe you should be the coach of the Jaguars. Maybe they win.
No,
Lord
be
have
a
mercy.
coach for the Eagles.
Go Eagles, go Eagles, go.
Go,
All right.
Eagles, go,
So-
Eagles, go.
I'm gonna let you tell your story, but I will tell you the one thing, the most impressive thing
Mhm.
to me, and I told Paul in the car, my hand to God, you can ask him. We were driving on our way to Invest Fest, and I said, Paul, Chris, a real one. I said we will forever be friends with him. I said because the fact that you had no problems just being honest and transparent. I'm like, he a real one. He
Hey,
a real one. And so I'm gonna let you share your story.
okay.
You see, I got 16 ounces right here next to me, so we'll have a conversation. I got some packages right here next to me. I got the cans. I got this one to make the gallon. We're gonna have a conversation. But Chris, the floor is yours.
All
Please,
right.
before you share your story, can you tell everybody, because they don't understand, like, you really are an entrepreneur.
Oh, so
Tell
I
everybody
mean,
who you are, where you're from, and what all you and your wife, y'all got a lot. Y'all, what y'all do?
as you see in the background here, I was trying to hide, but I'm like, you know what? My wife does rug tufting, so that's all of the frames and stuff that I've made for her custom rug tufting. But I'm Chris Courtney, Coach Chris from Jacksonville, Florida. My first business was barbering. My father bought me my clippers at age 14. And so that's when I got that first taste of entrepreneurship. Fast forward, as soon as I got my barber's license, the same month I got my barber's license, I got my first personal training certification. And
Wow.
so after that, I started doing personal training, doing barbering, but I've been DJing since 2004. But earlier on, I got bit by this network marketing bug. I was down with that Noni stuff. I was down with a lot of different, but I wasn't focused. I couldn't, and I didn't believe in myself. And everything that was being shown, exactly what you said before, was, get into business, get this $1,300 pack, and you're gonna make $5 million tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was just so much. So through a couple of different businesses, I was able to, get in, build a nice size organization, have some residual income, but it would hit those seasons where those people, it wasn't being duplicated. You know what I'm saying? And so when those people fell off, my end fell off, and then I had to try to go do this and do that. So, but I believe in network marketing. Like, I see people that really do it. And I have a heart. This is just Chris. There's a thing that that kind of, it doesn't irk me, but I know why it's my passion. Whenever I hear a lot of networkers and they're talking to the women, they're talking to the women and moms. And I'm like, well, what about that dad that's trying to pay child support? You know what I'm saying? What about that husband that's like, he got to go get a second job, but it's like, it's a second full-time job, so he's not around the house with his wife and his kids.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be something for them. So for me, I was like, I got to get back into it. And so, again, being with Be Epic back in 2020, I think I joined like May or June in 2020, and it was kind of tough because it was the beginning of the pandemic. I can't remember if I reached like silver or something like that. I know I reached a certain level, but then it leveled off. Nobody wanted to buy. Nobody wanted to do. They was like, I don't want to do. And so I quit. And that's one thing I started noticing is that I'm doing that pick. I'm going to that gold, right? Going to that gold. And then I quit right before I get to it. So I had to become very self-aware when it came to this industry. You know what I'm saying? So today, interesting thing, my wife is out traveling with her mom, and I knew that there were some bills due, right? I got to do business with the phone, so I got to pay the phone bill. So you know how you make these arrangements and stuff like that. It's the end of the wedding season right now, so that slowed down. Personal training has slowed down. So it's like when you're in the middle of all those cyclical type businesses, that's life. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't want to share, but I was like, man, somebody else going through life. You know what I mean? Somebody else going through life. So woke up this morning, and after 2 mornings, because what I'll do is I'll get up and I'll make one phone call, and I say if the phone call goes through, or T-Mobile says you have reached the payment department.
Right.
That's real. People go through that, man. It's probably people
right.
somebody laughing because they've done that before, right?
Right.
So this morning, T-Mobile answered. I was like, well, the phone off. Okay. I made some tea last night. What am I going to do? And I was like, all right, Chris, are you going to drive all around Jacksonville? But it's like, crap, you need some gas, man. Ain't no gas in the car. So it's like, so I made like 2 gallons last night, and one of the gallons, I don't know how, but one of the bags were bust. So tea floating all around. So I done messed up a gallon of tea. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't let
I'd have drank that tea.
Huh?
I'd have drank that too. So let me tell you what. Sidebar: when that happens, just get yourself a little strainer.
I got you.
Yeah, because we don't get rid of our tea.
We don't get rid of
So
I was thinking about sales. I ain't want nothing floating around in it, but I should have kept it for myself.
Yourself, right? We keep it for the house.
So, but the dope thing about it was I made my tea. I had one lady from a live I did the other day. She said, "Chris, I want some tea." So I was like, "All right, let me text her." You know, and with an iPhone, because I got internet still, I'm still able to make connections. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I hit her up. There's another guy I was supposed to go take some t-shirts to. I said, he's a barber. He and I've been talking back and forth. Let me go ahead and just sample him some stuff. So went and sold the tea to old girl, $20. I had some other money. I was like, boom, let me go ahead and get the phone cut on. So I got the phone cut on, right? Drove to Jacksonville Beach. The gentleman was like, and I took the tea in there. I took all the tea in the barbershop, because if you looking at me too hard, I'm gonna hit you with the tea. That's right. I didn't have the stickers just yet, but I took it in.
Don't matter. Like it don't even matter. That's right. That's right.
So he asked me how much was the tea. I said $10, but in my mind I was just going to give it to him. But I believe that was God making a way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so he took the tea. I gave him some samples of the Nutri NRG, and then by this time I got a text from another business owner and said, Chris, I saw your reel, your story. He said, tell me about this tea. Now, mind you, y'all know I might start talking about stuff, but I hadn't posted my tea.
Nope, I hadn't.
I hadn't posted my tea.
Nope, till this week.
Till this week. So I posted that, and I posted that tea. I made that tea last night. Did I post it today? Whatever it was, he saw the tea, and he said, "Tell me about the tea." So, and sidebar, he wasn't one of those people, because I felt like I was going to be recruiting up. And sometimes when you think somebody got it made and they got money and they are better than you, so to say, in business, like, why are they going to say yes to me? Why are they going to buy? But you have to get past those self-limiting doubts. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, I don't care what side of town you're on, I'm coming. Now, in my mind, I only got $10 to put in my gas tank. In my mind, I got $10 now, and I'm going to drive that out going to the north side. So got to the north side. He got there. I had 6 bottles, and I put 6 NRGs in there to sample them, to give them. He said, well, how much? In my mind, I just kept hearing 30. I said, hey, man, 30. That was actually $60 worth of tea.
Yes, it was.
It was $60 worth of tea. But I just said 30 because I was sowing that seed, because I'm like, yo, we going to work together. So he was like, man, I got it. Boom, cash at me. There go $30. I had $10 more, put gas in the car, and made it home. You know what I'm saying? Then let me tell you the crazy part. I thought I had all my tea with me. I got 6 more bottles of tea in the refrigerator.
Wow.
Hey, so I'm encouraging people. I'm encouraging someone that, one, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Watch this. When's the last time that you've gone to Walmart or the grocery store or Publix and somebody was outside asking for $1?
Yeah.
Because they needed something. They wasn't scared. It don't matter if you looked at them crazy. It don't matter if you gave them out 5, 10, whatever. They were still asking. They were still pushing. They were still, sharing. So that's what we should do. That's what we should do. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I said, I'm tired. Hold on. I'm not gonna say it in the present. I was tired of losing, because I want to correct my words. Because I'm no longer losing.
But Chris, there's something very, very important that we're not going to overlook.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing we're not going to overlook is the Bible says pride goes before a fall. And
come on now.
The conversation that Paul and I had while we were, after we got your message and after we were on the live with you, watching the live in the team page, is I said, you know why God blessed him? Because he exited the ego out.
Come on now.
There was no ego.
Mm-mm.
You literally were like, all right, Lord. And the thing is, you had a check coming on Monday.
On Monday.
When you're in business for yourself, you can't be all weekend long without a phone. Not without a phone. Even if you had to sit still because there was no gas in the car, okay, but not without a phone.
Yeah.
Because the phone not being up was going to prohibit you from getting other deals.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what could have come through on that phone through the weekend. So you couldn't go through the weekend. And where most people fail is because their pride gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's spiritual.
Yeah.
The reason why most people are not having the breakthroughs that they want in business and in life, in relationships and all those things, is because it's spiritual. And the reality of it is you took with no ego. I'm telling you, I don't know another man that would have had the courage to say, hey, I used my juice money to pay my cell phone bill and to put gas in my car, let alone a woman, but another man. Like you a man, like you a man's man. And that's important for people to hear.
If you don't mind me saying, my thing is this: being that guy that has dealt with not giving it 100%. Like again, I had to take a look in the mirror at what am I not doing to win, right? And so I had to get rid of the excuses, and then also it's like, yo, if I can show somebody that, let me just pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? So if I kept that to myself, they would not know that if he could get out there and slang some tea and pay a bill, I can get out there and slang some tea and pay a bill. And watch this. Now that confidence goes from paying a cell phone bill to paying cell phone and lights to now I got the confidence. Now I look up, wait a minute, I got enough money to pay a cell phone, lights, car note. You know what I'm saying? And as that progresses, you're going to look up, and next thing you know, my rent or my mortgage is being paid.
That's right.
And then a month or 2 months later, that same work ethic, that same work, now you can look up and say, I went from 25 to 10K. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is my goal, and I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to continue to say it in the atmosphere. Being young and irresponsible, I got behind on child support.
Okay.
Being young and irresponsible, right? My goal is with this to be able to cut 2 checks and go to both the mothers and say, hey, here you go. Of course, through the courts.
Right. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
Of course,
make sure you do it through them, because if you don't, it don't count.
It don't count. It's a gift.
That's
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, see,
Yeah.
I promise you, something just broke in the atmosphere for you. No, seriously. And it is literally the fact that you're willing to just be so transparent about your story and about your life and about where you are. I feel something has just really broken in the atmosphere for you.
Amen.
First of all, you sitting there with 6 more juice, right? You still got another $60 worth of juice. And the reality of it is you made a big statement. You said, I was just sitting there with just doing nothing. When we clearly say, Tanisha pounded it in people's heads in Houston the other night. Put the product in people's hands. If they want it, great. If they don't, oh well, go to the next one. Because here's the deal. Those people are coming back.
Amen. Yep.
Oh, they're coming back. So I don't know about you, and I know a lot of weekends you're busy. This just happened to be one of those weekends you weren't DJing, doing a wedding or, a birthday party or whatever the case may be. But you have a whole mission that literally, that's all I would be talking about if I were you, along with selling my juice, right? Is you doing this to pay off child support.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. And it helps.
World I'm in right now.
It helps because again, now it takes out the excuse. It just takes out the excuse because some people don't really understand. There's a heavy load of shame. People start wondering why fathers aren't in place, especially if it's not a marriage situation or if it was a divorce situation. There's shame there because sometimes through the courts they've hit that man with obscene amount of child support. You know what I'm saying? And then the I don't know about in Georgia or in Philly, but in Florida, they try to take half your check.
No, that's how it is in Philly too.
So they take half your check after putting 2 years of child support on you. And then it's like, okay, like I said before, I got an 8-hour job here, but then if I'm behind on child support, you're gonna suspend my license, right? Then now I gotta try to catch a bus to a second job that's probably across town somewhere. That's an 8-hour job. And then by the time I get off that job, the bus is not running. We don't have trains or nothing like that in Jacksonville.
Right.
So how am I gonna get home? You know what I'm saying? And then how am I gonna spend time with a child? So that a lot of men resonate with that. And then what then happens is now it's stress on the mother because the man ain't there. You know what I'm saying? He can't get the child on the weekends like he need to because he's trying to make money so he can stay out of jail, so he can get his license. This is a way out. It's a way out. And if we don't share, if other people don't share, how will people know? The Bible says they overcome.
We're overcome by the word of our testimony.
Come on now. And so if we keep it like this, how can we overcome? How can we overcome? So it's like, if you think crazy about me, you want to start calling me, oh, that he a deadbeat dad too. Go ahead. All right. That's you. Because that means we're not going to be in the same, because you don't see what's going on. You're not seeing here. You know what I'm saying? I was irresponsible when I was young. I'm not that same man though. You know what I'm saying? I've forgiven myself. I've asked God for forgiveness, and I've asked mothers for forgiveness. Now it's time to get to work. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciate the opportunity to be able just to share with some people, because I think if we share and we talk to people and we remove the judgment, there's possibly some mother on here that may have some sort of thought to say, hey, let me call my baby daddy. Let me share this with him. She ain't even shared it with him. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna. No, $25. Take this $25, get in business, go slang this tea, and then let's help get the family together.
You know what's crazy, Chris? This is amazing. And Joseph Johnson is like, finally, somebody talking about men and child support. You know, somebody can get started in business for $25, right? And get 2 packs of Drink to Shrink, which is going to make 2 gallons. But listen, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, because you know, I'm not, whoever you are, listen. With the 1 gallon, right? So you're going to make 2 gallons. I want y'all to know this. 1 gallon makes 8 of these. 8. So literally, we can take $25. Granted, you do need to buy some bottles, but I'm going to talk to you in a second, right? Go to Amazon for your first batch. Okay.
That's where I went.
Go to Amazon for your first batch. Then when you start to make bigger orders, you go to Uline, because Uline will give you an account and you don't have to pay it for 30 days. Okay. Pay it because it'll establish your business credit. Business credit. However, listen. I'm saying that this 1 pack is going to turn into $80. So you can take $25 and turn it into 160. Or imagine if you got $40, because you can sign up for $40. It'll give you 4 packs. That $40 can turn into $320. Literally, listen, dads, moms, whoever you are, if you're telling me you don't have no money, listen, the money is out there. You can go hit up some nail salons. You can go hit up some hair salons. You can go hit up some barber shops. And when you've got these and they're $10, and you could tell people these are just detox juices, you guys, this is 1 day serving. This is a 1 day serving. It's got 9 powerful herbs: persimmon leaf, malva leaves, marshmallow leaves, blessed thistle, holy thistle, chamomile, papaya, ginger, and myrrh. You're going to drink this. This is a 1 day supply. Ain't no reason why people sitting around broke. Ain't no reason why. Especially when, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. For me, for me and Paul, anybody that partners with us, right? You do the $25 or the $40 pack tonight. Well, yeah, tonight. Because people be up late. And till 12 o'clock, and you saying you don't have no way to get, you can get started for 25 or 40, but you don't have, we'll order you some bottles. We'll send you some bottles so it'll be your first, we'll go right to Amazon after you get in the system, and we'll send you some bottles so that when this comes, you can immediately start making money. Seriously. There's no excuse.
None.
There's
None.
no excuse when you could take this and turn one of these packs into an $80. You're in profit from the door.
Nina, let me tell you something. So let me tell you what I just did.
Come on.
So I got Coach Shakira in. I'm gonna keep pumping Coach Shakira.
He killing too.
She's killing it. 14 gallons already sold. So I mean, she's killing it. But here's
Can they do the math on that? Hold on.
Oh, $420. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I just wanted you to tell everybody she done sold 14 gallons. She done made $420. She just been in not even, I don't even think it's
not even a month. Not even a month.
It ain't been a month. So maybe 2.5 weeks. But you figure the first couple of days she gotta wait to get her products. So that's why I'm saying a good 2 weeks. She done made $420 in 2 weeks. That's extra money, y'all.
Extra.
So go ahead.
Excuse me real quick. So because now my wife don't know I'm doing this, right? So because you did what you did today, right? And there's a level of respect. Me and you talk off of here, but there's a level of respect that I have for you for doing what you did. So we're going to be sending you 6 packs of tea.
Man.
No, we're going to do 12.
12. Oh, see?
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. For real. For real. I
now
appreciate
go flip that. Go flip it. Go flip the 12.
But I'm gonna make me some t-shirts talking about slang that tea.
Slang that tea. Make me one. Make me one too. Look.
You know what?
Slang that tea. It gotta be
slang that tea. When my wife come home, I'm gonna let her chill. Say, baby, I need you to make something up. We're gonna order the t-shirts. We're gonna have them.
Slang that tea. I'm gonna get it done in bling. Whatever you come up with, then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna get it done in bling. Because
Roger that.
So we're giving you 12 packs of tea.
And I appreciate y'all. Bless God for y'all, man. What I ended up doing, because Coach Kira was doing so well, not only did I get, and this is the crazy thing, I've been trying to tell people, show me the scam. She joined and I got paid a fast start, right? So I had $50 sitting in my arm. I couldn't get it out though. I couldn't get it, right? I don't know why, what was going on, but I just couldn't get it. So it was sitting, right? And I just got paid on her, I just got paid a check match on her binary. Yep. Show me the scam, please. Somebody show me the scam.
He said, I don't even know how I got paid, but I know I got paid.
But I got paid.
It don't even matter. It's in there.
So this what I did. Don't even worry about sending it to me. I went in there and changed my auto ship. And I went ahead and put the $40 pack of tea on auto ship. That money is already there.
It's already there.
So what's going to happen on, I changed it to the second, but tonight I'm going to change it back to the first. On the first, that means I got my auto ship done hit. Volume is back in the team leg. You know what I'm saying? That's going up. That's helping. So again, side note, please, ladies and gentlemen, do not feel bad if you can't right now get your 70 volume. Do something. Because it's still gonna that a body in motion stays in motion. continue to move. It's continue to move. And I'm telling you, before I would not have done that. I would have been trying to break my neck just to get them little measly $50 in my pocket. But no, that's going on my auto ship. You know what I'm saying? And so now watch this. Because of a blessing, I can be a blessing. You see what I'm saying? So my 4, I can go ahead and say, hey, listen, I need you to get started. Here's some tea right here. Flip this tea. There go your money. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I am now moving past the excitement phase and now moving to that. All right, Chris, this is legitimate. This is where you would mess up before. This is how you change and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't finna get out there and slang no tea. I heard people say a previous upline, she was notorious for taking tea and going out in the streets and slanging tea. She was notorious for that. And I just couldn't understand, like trying to walk up to somebody and I don't know you. I got his t-shirt, lose 5 and whatever, and try to give you some tea. I hated the nose. The nose hurt. And after getting so many no's, it hurt. But it's like, it wasn't until I heard somebody say, it's not N-O, it's K-N-O-W. They might not, it's not no, they just don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
When you take your emotion out of it, you got to take your emotion out of it. They're not really telling you no, but we really have to go for the no's and then go for the follow-ups.
Yes.
Right. So the thing is, what people don't understand in sales is your money is in the follow-ups with the people that have purchased from you, because they are going to tell somebody else. And so I'm gonna tell y'all something. When we boil ours ahead of time, we keep some steeped in the refrigerator all the time, because you never know. Like, we'll wake up and we'll have 8 orders to fill.
Wow.
I don't wait until I stay ready. I don't wait until I need product, you guys. I make sure that I get it before I need it. And so which is, it's so crazy. Before I came home, while I was in Houston, I ordered a bunch of some of the $300 packs of tea, and I couldn't figure out why I was ordering it. Like, I knew we weren't low, but I don't like to go low either, right? But this just goes to show, I didn't know that Paul was gonna say, hey, let's send Chris some tea or whatever. And then, but the thing is, even though I didn't know he was going to say it, it was already in my spirit that we were going to send you some tea.
Wow.
But we on one accord.
Yeah.
But now that we have abundance of it here, I don't feel like we're losing anything, because you stay ready, right? We stay ready. And so I believe, I just know beyond a shadow of a doubt, Chris, there's something just broke. Something just broke for you.
Amen.
Right? Something just broke for you in the atmosphere. And what I want you to do when we get off of here is, I need you to write the number down for both of those checks that you need to write, and put the numbers up big so that you see the number every single day, right? Then the third number I want you to write is the number that you want coming in your own household to put you in position to be more than comfortable. All right. So it's 3 numbers you need to write down. You need to write down the 2 numbers of the child support you need to pay off. That's going to bring you current. And then the next number is the number that's going to let y'all breathe. So that as the wedding seasons and the other stuff, like, you're not waiting on the seasons to be right, but God's season is going to be the season of abundance.
Abundance. It's funny because, what was it, last weekend? I was on live and I was pressing up these t-shirts, and I was supposed to hit the streets last week, but ended up getting sick because my wife came back home and she was sick and I was taking care of her, and I got sick that weekend. And it was just, I know God sat me down because I had to assess some things. I had to take a look at some things. I had to take a look at me. I had to take a look at, am I doing some things that I don't need to be doing? Am I chasing a dollar? Why am I chasing money? Or why am I, I had a lot of time to really think and put some things in order. You know what I mean? And now it's just like, all right, God, I hear you. It's like, I hear you. All right, let's go. Let's do this. If we're going to do this, okay, let's do this. You know what I mean?
You best get out there and slang that
Chris,
juice. Okay.
I feel that you need to just drop your Cash App into the comments. I feel people just want to bless you with something. I don't
Wow.
know. But just drop your Cash App.
What's your
in the
Cash App?
comments.
I'm gonna put it in the comments right here too. Money sign.
It was just right.
RIGHT.
Yep, it was.
Money sign ITWASJUSTRIGHT.
Correct.
All right, putting it right here
What's up, bud?
because you just don't know.
You don't.
You
So,
don't know. You know somebody. So there it is. Money sign. It was just right.
Wow.
So something definitely the Holy Spirit, like something broke for you tonight, and God is getting ready to reward you
Mm,
for your faithfulness,
mm.
and He's going to reward you tonight for your honesty. Seriously. And I don't know what man needed to hear your testimony, but some man needed to hear your testimony tonight.
Man, I pray something broke for him because it is a. I think people don't really understand. You don't understand from a man's standpoint, because a man don't want to be a deadbeat. He don't want to be. He don't want to not pay child support. He don't want to not be present. You know what I'm saying? Not no good man. You know what I'm saying? He want to be able to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I really thank God for this opportunity. I thank God is shifting some things for the men that's listening on the team that may not be on the team. They've been thinking. They said, let me go ahead and make a move. I pray God is shifting some things in some women to go ahead and say, hey, one, give a little bit of grace, and then share the business with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just some things gonna happen. I thank you guys. I can't wait. I can't wait. I told Paul after y'all posted the blessing of the vehicle, right? I said, man, I thought it was gonna be that Bentley. What was that? Bentley Bayuga?
the Bentley Bottega, yeah.
But yeah, whatever that is. I said, but that's not coming.
Let me tell you something. So when before Stanisha bought her first Rolls Royce, it was because
look at that.
Look at that. What's the Cash App? Wow. Money sign. Let me put it on Facebook. Before Stanisha bought her first Rolls Royce, she I'm about to put it in here on my phone so y'all can see it here. Money sign. It was just right. Wow,
man. You never know what's in store. Wow.
You never know what God is trying to do when you connect. But you know what? It's all about the alignment too.
It is.
All right. I just put it in there. All right. So Stanisha bought her Rolls Royce because she had been in Twyla's Rolls Royce.
Mm-hmm.
So while we were in Houston this time, I got in Twyla's Rolls Royce.
Wow.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't never ever wanted a Rolls Royce. Never. Like it ain't never been whatever. But after getting out of Twyla's Rolls Royce, I feel like the streets respect the Rolls Royce. Like the roads that you ride on just respect Rolls Royce.
They get straighter. They
just something happened. Something shifted for me in the Rolls Royce that is paid for. She don't owe no money on her Rolls Royce, on her Cadillac, on her G-Wagon, on her they got another truck. Like they owe no money on any of their vehicles. Her house is paid off, all because she made a lot of money. When I told Paul how much when I came home from TLC, she said Alicia said it looked good on you too. It's very important to get yourself around people who.
I said that can't be after taxes. I mean, not tax, but after. Like I was like, wait a minute, what?
When I told him how much she made,
wow,
in her TLC run,
wow,
almost in 9 years, he was like, wait, say what?
Wow.
Yeah. How many multiple millions where all that stuff is like paid off. And so that's what we're going for. We're living for right now and working as hard as we are for paid off. So what I need people to do is to think much bigger, much faster. You finally said my ego, I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna get out there and slang that juice, that tea. And
you heard me. I said that's that juice that get you loose, baby. Let's go.
juice
Come
that
on,
get-
y'all.
the juice that gets you loose for real. For real. Before you go, I
Yes,
would
ma'am.
love for you to share with everybody as a personal trainer.
Mhm.
You know, because you get the real negative Nancy people who are like, well, you could work out and get those same results. And I mean, why I need products if I could just, but as a person, because they say all that silly stuff, right?
Mm.
As a coach and as a trainer, hold on a minute, hold on, y'all, hold on. Zara, come here, Zara. So as a trainer,
Mhm.
I know that supplements are important because we don't get all of the nutrients that we need out of the foods that we eat and stuff like that. But as a trainer, can you even explain why you believe that it's okay, for people to actually use supplements, and especially why is detoxing so important? I'm gonna mute out when I'm here.
Roger that. First of all, definitely thank you for again having me. Y'all don't understand. Y'all are, you have to get around the right people. Let me just say that. You have to get and not feel like I'm leaving other people behind or I'm being too good. You got to be around like-minded people. As a fitness trainer, I've noticed that getting the right supplements helps with performance and recovery. And not even just performance and recovery. Sometimes you might not just feel it to go to the gym or to go work out. So you might need that extra oomph to get you going, right? I'm telling you, I missed the LTO of the pre-workout and the post-workout, but that doggone Nutri NRG, if you take that sucker like right when you need to, like maybe 30, 40 minutes before you go work out, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? You're going to feel that energy. It's not going to be the same kick as a pre-workout, but you're going to have good focused energy. You need that. Detoxing when you work out, that's going to help you with just one, when you can eliminate all the sludge and getting everything out of the body, you feel lighter, you can sleep better. Yes, you're going to now absorb nutrients better. That's going to help with less inflammation. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to absorb the nutrients so that your body and your muscles can recover and so that you can hit the workout the next time, right? So when a lot of people tell me, like before, I used to be like trying to explain it, but I'm like, yo, listen, do you eat right now? Like, you don't eat right now. You know what I'm saying?
The key. That's the key.
You don't eat right now.
Right.
And I liken it to this and not get out your hair. Why do we have 90, what is it? 90, 97, 93, 98? Why do we have all them different octanes? Why do we have different oils? Why do we have an oil for a vehicle with an older engine? You know what I'm saying? That's supplement for your car, so your car can run better, like it should be, and to extend the life of the car. You know what I'm saying? What I believe that we should be doing with these supplements, like we always say, adding more life to our years. And so I'll end with that. Thank y'all so much for having me
that
on
was
tonight.
good. I love that JC says that. Now we're going to teach you how to add more life to your years. Last thing, we've had other detox teas. And I tell people all the time, this one is different because this is gentle but effective. So people need to understand, which is why we even let our 9-year-old daughter drink this. Like as a parent, we're okay with that. We understand that this is gentle but effective. And let's face it, kids eat junk. They're around a lot of toxins with the chemicals that they use to sanitize the schools. They're eating processed foods at school, not food that's home cooked, right? It's not the same. And so this is gentle enough for a child, but effective enough for an adult. What's your take on it? You've had some other teas like we have, and now you've got this one, the Drink to Shrink. And then I'm gonna make one more statement and then we'll be done. But what's your take on or your spill on our Drink to Shrink and our detox?
So I made a post a little while ago in the group about needing to get home. I was out DJing somewhere, right? And totally forgot that I had been drinking my tea. And so I was out at a football field. First of all, ain't nowhere in God's green earth I'm finna, at a football field and their bathrooms out there. But I didn't know where a bathroom was to be able to get to. So I knew that my body was shifting. I knew that there was something going on, that detox tea said, hey, you got a countdown on right now. And so as I was able to pack up the car and everything like that, I was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and get directly home. That's when I made that post. But by the time I got home, quite honestly, I didn't even go right to the bathroom. It wasn't until maybe about an hour or so that I was like, oh man, I need to go now. The point of what I'm saying is, it's not that knot your stomach up in knots and have you messing up underwear and clothes. It's not that.
Right.
It's not, but it's effective. I know when I got sick last week, I still was drinking my tea, right? I just wanted everything out my body. Whatever was in my body was going on. I was taking medicine and different things like that, but I was still drinking my tea, drinking water, staying hydrated. And I really believe that helped, help me recover faster. You know what I'm saying? By drinking that tea. So I think this tea is dope. I think it's again, I've had, you name it. This tea is easier on my system. It works same day. Now, I'm not making any medical claims. I'm not telling that it's going to work for you because every body is different. But I'm telling you, it's going to work. It's going to work. So that's all I can say about that.
I mean, we're seeing the results of these are the results that we're putting up. They are a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's different when they random people, right?
So he texted me. We talked. He said, "Yo," he's like, "It ain't working." I said, "Bro,
give it a second.
Work."
Give it a sec.
He texted me like a couple days later. Oh, it's working.
Listen, I think it was that medication that was. But I kept, because I was like, man, something off. And I was drinking the tea, and I was like, man, I'm normally going to the bathroom by now, but I was like, I am taking this medication. I think I was on a Z-Pack, and I was on a whole bunch of other stuff. And so, man, oh my God. Oh.
Also, everyone that's watching, please make sure that you're actually boil the water. Don't just put hot water over top of these. No. That's not what the directions even on the pack says.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta boil it. You have to steep it. Let it come to a boil. Then what I do is I let it come to a boil because I don't want the bags to burst. As soon as it comes to a boil, I put it on on simmer. And I let it simmer for a couple of minutes. Then I put the lid on it and put it at the back burner and let it steep overnight. All right, y'all. Or if I start it in the morning, I let it steep till nighttime. Just depends on when I'm boiling it. But tell
them this. If you do not put the top on your pot, that tea will evaporate. You will lose tea. You will lose water.
Right.
I've done that. Put that top on there, let it steep. You will still have your quart in that pot, and boom, you're good to go for a full gallon.
Right. That's right. Also, I want to really commend you because there are a lot of people who would have used the excuse of not having labels for their bottles as a reason why they are not selling their juice. Lies and deception.
Nobody asked me for a label. They ain't. Where your label at, man? Nope.
If you had, we sold our first couple of gallons and stuff without label. We didn't wait for labels to come. And some of you are waiting because you keep trying to talk yourself out of success. So I'm very proud of you did it. You just went out there. Sir. You finally was like, okay, you know what? Forget it. You said pride goes before a fall, and I ain't gonna let myself be broke. There's something that happened when you needed that cell phone to get turned back on. It kicked something in you, and you said, okay. So imagine if you had taken the other 6 bottles out, you would have sold out of all of that too.
Oh, we still working. We still got weekend left.
The weekend's not over. So I'm just here to tell you. And you know what? You got 12 packs coming, so pre-sell it.
I shall.
Pre-sale, because they coming. Okay.
They coming.
Like we getting them in the mail Monday morning. Okay. Yep. They'll be to you by maybe Tuesday, the way they work around here with the latest Wednesday, but pre-sale.
Right.
We don't not sell product because we don't have it.
Come on now.
Like literally last night, I did almost $200 in sales with one friend that jumped on a live last night for instant tea that I don't even have yet.
Mm-hmm.
They sell the iPhone, they sell sneakers, they sell game systems. You put yourself on a list and put down the deposit for that. You put down money for a trip that you don't even take.
Well, we're scared to ask for the money. That we are scared that people are going to look at us crazy or think that we're trying to scam them or something like that. But we got to get past that fear. It's something in that fear that stops us from really moving. And I think that's the enemy. I really think that's the enemy that's really putting that stuff back up in your face. Like, oh, they gonna talk about you, and then you stop, and now you still in your broke plates. You see what I'm saying?
Well, let them talk, cause I'm good. I'm good. Let them talk. Make an ask of yourself, as I say all the time, right? And we're going to have you haven't tried the green capsules yet.
No. Remember, I told you I was with before. I've had
That's
the
right.
3
Yes,
packs,
you have.
all
Right.
that stuff. I tell
Listen, Linda.
that white pill had me sleeping good, but I have super vivid dreams on that white pill.
It's the dreams. Oh, the dreams. Like you feeling like it's the dreams because your body is in that third realm of sleep.
Yeah.
You sleep like a husband. Y'all take them white capsules. Y'all sleep like a husband. Okay. So thank you, Chris. This was amazing.
Appreciate you.
All of you fathers that are listening, or maybe you know a father that's paying child support, that's behind in child support, or whatever the case may be, you guys, or maybe it's rare that women. I know a couple of women that are paying child support, but it's very rare. All right, but maybe you know some man, maybe your sons, maybe your cousins, maybe your uncles, maybe that maybe they're behind in child support. Maybe they can't figure out how in the world they're going to make keep their lights on and their own bills, and they've got a family to take care of now. And it's not that they don't want to take care of their children previously, but that's not the key. That's not the case. It's not that they don't want to take care of the other kids. All right, you guys, we have a way to be able to show them how to bring in extra income so that they too can keep their cell phones on, keep gas in their car. All right. And listen, get with Coach Chris. If you're that guy, right? He's tagged some people to this live. Whomever tagged you to this live, let us show you how to get your business started for $25. Okay? $25. Maybe you're a fitness trainer, and we know some fitness trainers. And we gonna tell y'all that we know a lot of them who they'll be on their way to the training and the people are canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, we've seen it happen many times to our friends that are right here in Georgia. All right, y'all. Guess what? That's like in route
or at the gym.
At the gym, waiting for them, and the client's text like, "Oh yeah, I'm not coming." So listen,
crazy.
It's like being a musician. You don't know when your next dollar is coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a way. All right, you guys. And as y'all see, he had no labels. He took the bottles around to the barbershop and the people bought the juice. Okay? I'm just saying. So, thank you so much.
Y'all send some prayers up for the Jaguars because they... Y'all kind of look alike in that joint.
We look like winners. We look like winners.
What was the last time y'all won the Super Bowl?
We look like winners.
When's the last time y'all won the Super Bowl?
May the Lord bless you and keep you.
All right, good night and God bless you all.
Good night, y'all.
All right.